Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay with us. We'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box by Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from MLS. It's the Montreal Impact, and they take on Toronto FC.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. My advice to the players out there is try and get off to a quick start, be accountable for your own performance, but above all, go out and enjoy yourself. Should be a great game.
Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man. Lee, what do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he comes into this game with history, a hatful in his last game. We all know that, but also the defenders know that. How will they cope?
So the initial 11 for the home side. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. The two central midfield players supplying support to a three ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
This is the lineup for the visitors today. It does rather look as though it's going to be a battle of the 4-5-1 formations in this game. Similar setups, Lee.
Well, it looks lovely in the graphic, doesn't it? There's players everywhere. They have got the freedom to roam around the pitch how they see fit. There is some structure to it, but that lone striker up front needs support, not only around him, but from wide areas too. The supply line will come from the wide midfield players and maybe the overlapping fullbacks.
In with a chance. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
Oh, it's gone in! A derby goal, the first of the contest. Electric.
Well, here's the replay, and they do say a keeper should never be beaten at his near post, and he's made that error, and he's been punished. Big mistake for me. Well, all the hard work has paid off, but the manager knows a lot more has to be done to secure this game.
One 0 then. Oh, great vision. And the alarm bells are ringing. Firing it in. Able to get his body in the way. Well, they're getting right on top of their opponents at every turn. Shot attempted. Well, it might still work out for them. Hollis. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Simple catch, really. He's in here. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, here's the replay. It's a very neat piece of deception to get past the defender. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal. Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
So 2-0 now. Not a great pass. And he's broken free. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, we can take another look at this now, and he's connected so well with it, generated a lot of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. Look.
A chance to revisit the goal. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Pozuelo. The timing was perfect. Ball 1.
4 tickets, 4 pizzas, and 4 soft drinks for just...
And continues his run. Oh, he's through here. Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better than that.
Hollis. Opportunity it is. And favouring power over subtlety, he's hit the woodwork, Lee.
Well, 8 yards to aim at. He's missed all 8 of them.
Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. Eriksson Gallardo. And unable to keep possession. It is a decent-looking attack here. Oh, in with a chance! And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick! Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance!
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely, quick counter-attack that sets up the chance. And he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Jonathan Osorio. And intercepted it.
The hosts have really controlled possession, and all of their team are enjoying this performance. That's why they're winning, and that's why they're one of the best teams.
Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, here it is again, and it starts with the ball over the top, perfectly weighted, and it's all about the time he allows himself by being patient, waiting for the ball to drop, and then volleying with such precision.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Ota. And in with a real chance. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, this is worth another look, Derek. Lovely movement and guile to easily evade the defender. And he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Just not looking confident in possession. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. Hollis. Poor pass. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Giving it a try. Hollis. Bradley. Chance to do damage. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Hollis. Oh, goodness me, off the post. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. An effective ball. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Can they get in behind them? And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. He's really dominating in attack in this game, Lee.
Well, he's been brilliant today. He's caused that back line all sorts of problems, shifting him around that box, and then getting his shots away. Absolutely fantastic.
Contest, electric. He's in here. And a goal! He's done. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. And unable to keep possession. He's in behind. It has to be, surely. And fired against the crossbar. Well, it can be a hit or a miss when it comes to striking it on the volley.
Yeah, you always take a risk when it comes in like that, but he took a chance, he was brave, just not his day on that occasion.
A real opening now. gives it a go. And the keeper got there. He's driven in the corner. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Well, big news for Milan fans. News on the transfer front. They've got their man lead. And he's made headway. He had just the goalkeeper to beat. He's got it completely wrongly.
Well, he won't be watching that when he gets home tonight on a replay.
On a pretty ordinary challenge. He truly was in a wonderful position, Lee, but he squandered the chance.
Well, he went for placement, he didn't go for power, and he's missed it.
Might be able to get in behind the defence. You know what? He's going to be annoyed with himself given the position he was in, Lee.
Well, yeah, they worked it really well, didn't he? He's got in a position to score and not really took advantage of that.
Auro. And that's an important intervention. All the way through to the keeper then. And more action from Major League Soccer to come on EA TV. It's the Montreal Impact facing Atlanta United.
Yeah, that looks a great match-up, doesn't it? Looking forward to some fast-flowing football there.
A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, we can take another look at this now, and he's connected so well with it, generated a lot of power, and the keeper just can't react in time, look.
Half an hour remaining then. Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Low one in there. And in the perfect position to read it. Another MLS game for you to look forward to live on EA TV. It's Toronto FC up against the Houston Dynamo.
Yeah, atmospheres make games, Derek, and that should be an absolute belter.
And winning it back. Oh, lovely ball. Well, they might be onto something. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, look at this again. It's all about being in the right place at the right time. And from that sort of range, there's only one winner.
And taken away. Beautifully disguised ball. He might profit from here, you know. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
Well, not cleared away completely. And the keeper exuding confidence.
Yeah, doing his job. Right position, the right time. Well, there's just no cohesion, Derek, in this defence, and they're taking full advantage. They're creating so much from midfield, and the forwards are having a half-decent day as well.
Great opportunity. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here it is again. It's a better angle of it. He's leaning back, and that's why it goes so high. He's a little bit lucky. No, he won't care.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. What a poor ball, giving possession back to the opposition. He's in behind. And that's sound goalkeeping. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. And firing it into the area. A decisive clearance it was. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Well, a poor attempt at a challenge, and on he goes. Might be a chance here. Still possibilities. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreves.
Oh, horrible injury to his shoulder there. Landed right on top of it. Sore, but he's tough, and I think he'll carry on.
Cheers, Jeff. And they're making a change. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Plenty of option. Oh, he's through here. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, as we look at this again, what they always say, focus on the ball, ensure you strike it cleanly. He's done just that. What a finish.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. And he read it well. He continues his run. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
And now the delivery. Well, the cross goes in, but there's no one available to snap onto it. Applying vigorous pressure. Really forceful play to win the ball back in that position. And strongly fisted away. Hollis. A really sumptuous ball. He just needs to keep a cool head. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations. And only 2 minutes remaining here. Pozuelo. Michael Bradley. Oh, tremendous block. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. And breaking at pace with menace. Defenders need to cover. Well, it fizzled out. He's in behind. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, this is worth another look, Derek. Lovely movement and guile to easily evade the defender. And when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him and gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Now, what can they do from here? And in with a real chance. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and what a ball that is to put him through. And then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
And there it is, the final whistle, and it's a victory for the home side. They're going to be happy with this result, Lee.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressive up front. Their forwards really hit form today. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.